In this class, your certification exam is the final exam. And in our certification block are the dates and times that the testing center is open for finals this semester. And they do require appointments. So make sure you call or email and schedule your testing time as soon as possible, because everyone who takes an IT specialist or a Microsoft Office test, plus all the other professional certifications, they are all going to be going to the testing center in the same time frame. So, if there's a certain day and time you want, you need to request it early. Then, once you take the test, if you pass, I will enter 100 out of 100 for your final exam score. If you don't pass, you can retake the test on Thursday, May 5th. The catch is Certiport requires a 24-hour waiting period, which means that you need to take the test before noon on May 4th. So anytime before noon on May 4th, you would be allowed then to retake if you did not pass. Okay, and that's at no additional cost to you. We cover the cost of the voucher. So make sure that you schedule your test so that you have enough time to do a retake if you need to. If you don't pass the first time and you pass the second time, you still get 100 out of 100. Passing is passing. Now, what happens if you don't pass either time? Then your score is going to be prorated based on the number of points needed to pass. And for most of these tests, you need 700 to pass. So if you got 680 out of 700, I would take the 680, divide it by 700, and your final exam score would be a 97. So when I say it's prorated, that is what I'm talking about. Now, how do you prepare for this? Down in the exam information and resources section, okay, there is the objectives. The objectives for the test are your study guide. This is what you should be studying from, because when you write questions for these tests, and I am a subject matter expert for Certiport, and I do write questions for the tests. What they do is they send you an objective and a sub-objective. And that is what you write the question on. So if I got this first one, I would write the question on something in the sub-objective. So what you see in the sub-objectives, that is what's going to be on the test. And you need to make sure that you know what all of this means. So to help you prepare, all of the unit tests in this class are geared to help you prepare for this test. Okay. And we also have another resource called Geometrics. Geometrics is also geared to help you practice for this test. So I do have a video that shows you how to get a Geometrics account, how to download, install, and redeem the codes. And then there's also directions, but you have to get an account, then you have to download the software, and then you'll run the software. And when it asks you for an activation code, you're going to give it the code that we have posted here. We only have enough licensees for each person in this class. There are no extra, so do not give this code to anyone else. Okay, it's just for you because you are in this class. Okay, and again, these are kind of the steps, but if you want to watch the video, that would actually walk you through the process. So that's one way you can practice. The other way you can practice is what I did, because students requested this, is I took all of the questions from the unit tests and I threw them into this practice test. This is not available until after April 24th. And once this opens, you can no longer go into the unit tests. Okay, because what this is going to do is it's going to show you the answers when you're taking the test. Okay. And these are the same questions that you had on your unit test. So this is just another way to get additional practice. Now, if you've identified areas that you're unsure of or that you're fuzzy on, these links take you to websites that help you review. So the HTML5 review, if you select that, you'll notice that everything that you could ever want to know about HTML is over here on the left. And you can just select it and then you could read about it. And not only can you read about it, there is try it yourself, interactive sites where you can practice. The same goes for the CSS review. And if you want to get down to individual tags, okay, this actually includes all of the HTML tags. So those are the best review sites for you. Again, if you have questions or if you run into problems, let me know. Please pay attention to the kind of the rules of the testing center. They are listed here. Okay, and good luck on that test. And please let me know how you do on the test. I will hear from the testing center on May 6th, but it's nice to hear from you guys when you take the test so that I'm not waiting for 2 weeks to find out how you did, because I want you all to do well. So good luck. Let me know how you do on the test and have a great week.